very quickly, our final story, actually, we've kind of covered it. This is just coming off from Young, Famous, and African, because Diamond Platnumz this season was not quiet. Last season, he was very demure. He only had his 1-2 interactions with Fantana, and, you know, maybe his small tips with Zari. But this season, he has really showed us why he's Father Abraham. He has really come through. And I'm just like, you know what?
I get it. I get it too.
I get it. I understand. But to be honest, I'll just quote what Swanky said. Diamond Platnumz has a language barrier, but he uses it for nonsense.
Yeah, thank you.
He uses it for stupidity,
Yep.
because this man has a way of enticing women, and he was very open about it.
Yep.
And the thing that shook us was the fact that we know very well that he is with Zuchu.
Yep.
Zuchu is a lover girl who goes above and beyond for her man.
Yep.
We know how last season she was throwing plates after she found out about Fantana.
Yep.
They got back together. They're always on and off. But we know that Zuchu girl loves Diamond for real, for real. So to see him on Young, Famous, and African say that he does not have a girlfriend. Actually, he can have 3 girlfriends and treat them the same way. As a matter of fact, he does not have a girlfriend anywhere. And I'm just like, did you... What do you mean? What do you mean? Going as far as saying that him and Fantana are actually just
Smashing. They're smashing.
We're smashing. So just to see the blatant disrespect that came with him, I used to be a bit respectful of Diamond because of his talent. He's East Africa's biggest star. You know, there was a pedestal I had put him on. But to just see his freak flag fly,
Babe.
I was just like, oh God, no. I caught the ick so quick. Because a part of me was always like, hear me out. He's kind of fine. You know, he may be a bit adventurous with his fashion, but he kind of fine. Like, if he was like slid in my DMs, I'd be like, damn it. Like, there was always that. But now I'm just like, oh no. I caught the ick so fast and so hard. I just don't know what to do about it.
Do you know, it's the fact that he actually had rose petals from the beginning of the entrance all the way to that funny thing they sat on with Fantana. And she's telling him, I've missed my period. My period has been missed.
Intentional.
The balloons on the wall. It was that. And then immediately asking that South African babe out on a date and saying, yeah, you know, she knows. And the thing is, you know, we're smashing, yeah. But like every woman, once you be treated the way I treat her, you want it to be something more permanent. And I'm like,
Kanye Mbao actually warned us last season, and she was talking about Diamond, and she said, men will leave you
in the desert without water. Because this
man... She was still talking about Diamond.
Do you know this man will outrightly, like, he will drop everything whenever she comes to the studio and he's like, baby, let's go home. It's like he always, every day, flowers, bouquet. It's a bouquet of flowers every time.
Bouquet.
The way he said, the way he said, Fontana, I got you these flowers straight from Tanzania. And then on the confessional,
they were not from Tanzania.
He said, no flowers are not from Tanzania. Everybody knows you have to gist these girls. You have to tell them what they want to hear. You have to tell them sweet nothings.
God.
Jesus,
Diamond.
Do you know, it's the way he sat her down after she said, let me do this pregnancy test. He sat her down. She said, oh, you know what it means? 1 line means no. 2 lines means yes. And you can see 1 line. Diamond's like, does that mean you don't have a baby? And she's like, yeah, no.
He was so sad.
He was heartbroken. Like, this guy was like, you know, now, in fact, it was then that he said, I'm now starting to question my whole relationship with Fantana. After he found out she was not pregnant by him. Let me tell you, that man, diabolical. There is no other word for him but diabolical. He says, whole time, he's lying to Fantana and embarrassing her in front of everybody. To date, the name, she's called Kifilwe. To date Kifilwe, who is embarrassing him. And then eventually she's like, I don't even date old women. Diamond is then going to open his kata kata mouth, kata kata like this, and say, you know, Zari, if I want my family, if I want Zari,
I can get it
all I
back.
have to do, no, he said, all I have to do is, hey. Diamond is diabolical. But at the same time, all these women just be like, even that scene where Zari and her children had come to see Diamond, and
Mama T,
Diamond
Baba
is like,
T.
Mama T, Baba T. You can just see her going like, okay, you guys are ganging up on me. This man has riz. He has mad riz. He
Baba
has
T,
all,
Mama
hey,
T.
Baba T, I'm a baby if you want. And
Like
I
you
collect.
wanted Mtoto wa Fantana to go to Dar and compete with Tom Kaka. You know,
He just wants,
Tanasha Donna's son is now the favorite. And you know Tom Kaka.
Sasa
You wanted Tom Kaka to compete with Fantana baby.
Fantana is a city girl, 26-year-old. And when Swanky was like, it's fine. If you guys want to have babies, it's fine. But you have to do it right. You have to go back to Ghana, declare your intentions. And then this man goes on his knees and says, I just want a picture like this, a baby bump picture. He kisses her tummy. And immediately after, on the confessional says, you can't tell me to go and see your parents. I want babies, but I don't want to be introducing people to parents. Diamond is diabolical, guys. Diabolical. And the one thing I've learned is men know. They know exactly what they're doing.
True.
They know exactly what they're saying. Because tell me why Naked is pretending he knows nothing until he has one conversation with Nani, with baby
Kanye.
girl, with Kanye, and suddenly he's on one knee. Let me tell you, men know.
We cannot help them, but we can help somebody here in Kenya. It is time.